Welcome, everyone, to the So Sad Sunday podcast. We're so sad because tomorrow's Monday. It's your girl, Jessica.
Nate.
Lucas.
Returning, we have... He's back!
He's a little under the weather.
Sicker than ever.
So if we sound like a zombie, we apologize.
And then we have two guests today. Guacamole returns.
For the fourth time.
Hey.
The fourth time.
Fourth time.
And also here with today is my girlfriend, Melissa. Welcome back.
She doesn't want to be welcome back, apparently.
Yeah.
She was coerced. She wasn't coerced. She was just like...
No, she was selected.
She was selected.
I was selected.
She was voted in the
island.
island.
Voluntarily.
Yeah.
She was voluntold.
It was just
she
like...
volunteered for tribute, but you volunteered here for
She
tribute?
voluntold.
He said, he's like, you're joining the podcast.
No, Nate did.
Voluntold to be
He
on
pointed
the
at me. He's
podcast.
like, you
Oh,
did
Nate
it.
did, yeah, that's right.
Voluntold to be on the
Voluntold.
podcast.
Volatile.
Reminds me of this card in Magic. There's because they have Magic, they have flavor text. And flavor text is just like quotes or whatever, descriptions,
Yeah.
whatever.
Flavor text?
Yeah, it's called flavor text.
That's true.
Flavor text, they must
so
taste
it's called-
delicious.
I know, right?
So it's called, the card was called Goblin Recruiter, and the flavor text was, I order you to volunteer, and it shows a guy pointing to like a big like war zone, and like the goblin he's telling to volunteer is like super scared.
Oh,
It's hella
God.
funny. That's what we did to Mel. We ordered her to volunteer
Uncle Sam.
for the podcast.
We volunteer you as tribute.
I thought Hunger Games.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I was right there with Hunger Games.
I was right there with you too.
Speaking of doing stuff for the podcast, apparently 2 people on our podcast will have tasks to do sometime in the near future.
Yep.
Yep.
I have to wear a corset, and Nate, what do you get to do?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Wait, did we ever define how long you were going to wear the corset for? I know we get to take a picture.
I think we said I had to go out with it or something. Or
We are
no,
not. I am
with
not
your hair.
going out with that.
You have to go out with the hair. That was agreed upon.
There's a
You have
podcast
to
that
go
said so.
24 hours with that
We didn't say
haircut.
24 hours. You said you had to go out and do
I go out till one.
Oh, like go out to
one
lunch or something.
lunch.
That's it.
That's it. And then he gets to
Okay.
say how
You have
the
to pay
rest
me
of
for more than that. Fuck
And
that.
we're not talking like drive-through lunch. We're talking
Yeah,
like
he has to
you
sit
go
down
down
restaurant.
somewhere.
Yeah, we'll do
Those are
that.
fucking welcome. Things you do for the fucking podcast. I'm salty.
He
Salty.
he
And we
shakes. He
still
has
haven't
to.
gotten 15. Hey, thank you guys.
Shut
I
up,
love
Eric.
you
Don't worry,
guys.
we'll
I
get there.
threatened
There's
to
videos
wax
like
Eric's
like
hairy
it.
legs, and he gave me such a like, you better not, you stupid hoe. Look.
He thought of it in a more respectful manner. We promise.
I was just questioning what happened to my chest, because the agreement was always the chest, because I don't want my legs waxed.
Yeah, but your legs are so hairy. It would be so much more effective.
Well, do it to Lucas, too. His legs are just as hairy as
Yeah,
mine.
but Lucas is gonna wear the corset.
There you go.
Oh.
I don't know
Although
why.
it would fit you better.
We were speaking of corset, and I thought of magic corsets.
Oh my god.
Wait, what are magic corsets?
So in Magic they have different sets, right? But corsets are like they're
Oh,
not
corsets.
yeah, they're not part of like because usually in a set there's
They're just
3
basic sets.
Yeah. They're just
They're
like
your
neutral.
core.
Yep.
They're good to build off of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially.
They're a good base. They're your core set.
Your foundation.
Very magical.
They're very basic cards.
Very
pretty much.
magical.
Very common.
Very magical. Garrett, kill yourself.
Are they as magical as Harry Potter?
Yes, to work out your core.
Harry Potter works out my core? What?
Garrett, killing him over here.
Got him.
Got him.
I don't know if that's the appropriate use of those
Ha,
words.
got him. Dude's nuts.
Good. So how's everybody's week been? It seems like we're all a little tired and under the weather.
Pretty standard.
Pretty
Yeah,
standard.
pretty standard week. It's all good though.
Puking in a restaurant isn't fun.
Oh yeah.
Eric, you can tell the story.
Yeah, you know it's before.
I wanted to talk about it, but I'm
Keep it
like,
in a
Eric,
restaurant?
go ahead.
Please
This is
tell it.
yours.
Garrett doesn't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was taking a shit.
I love how that story.
Wait, don't you mean dropping off the kids?
No,
No.
he was taking. No, it wasn't just dropping. He was taking a shit.
They
Like
took a massive.
he dropped the whole family off.
Oh, God.
So I was taking
Like-
a shit, right? And then I felt sick. So I finished up and I turned around and then I didn't puke, so I flushed. And then right after I flushed, I was like, oh, I'm still sick. Blah. And then pea soup came out because that's what I had for lunch. And then I stood up. I'm like, oh, I feel better now. And then round 2 came. It's like, blah.
Did you pee soup or vomit soup?
No, I vomited
Okay.
soup. No pea.
That was
Stop.
I get
And then
Ba-boom.
after that, I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm better now. Now I can finish my shit. So I sat back down. So I flushed that toilet like 4 or 5 times.
Did you flush the toilet after your first shit and then throw up? Or did you take your
That
shit
was my
and
exact
then
question,
throw
because
up?
you told the story before I started the podcast.
Oh,
And
sorry.
I was
yeah,
like,
no.
you
What
said I
happened?
finished up. I don't know if that means you were done
I finished
putting
up.
out.
I finished up, flushed, and while everything was going down, I was like, "Fuck, I'm puking into the toilet."
Okay.
As everything's
I was
going
like,
down.
that's disgusting. You
Wait.
shit all over the toilet, and you
I-
turn around like, I'm gonna puke on my shit.
Yeah, that's what
Sometimes
I thought.
you don't have like time. Like,
It's okay. Hey. I tried to stay as far away from the toilet seat as I could. So it was okay. It's not like, back in the day where people are knocking out, falling asleep with their head on the toilet seat.
That's true.
I've never done that. Not
No.
on the toilet seat.
No.
I fell asleep next to the toilet seat.
I fell asleep on the toilet seat while shitting.
I fell asleep in a shower.
I took a nap. She was magical.
Like a corset.
Kill yourself.
No. But when I fell asleep next to the toilet, people brought me a pillow and a blanket, and it was really nice, and they took care of me. That was the same night
They
where
brought
the guys...
you a pillow on the
Yeah.
toilet?
No, because I wasn't on the toilet. I was next to the toilet.
Oh, okay,
and they're like,
okay,
do you
okay.
want to get up and leave? I'm like, no, the cold floor feels nice.
I'm
So
like,
like,
damn.
okay. So they brought me a pillow and a blanket. This was at Eric's house. This was the same night where it was like me and... Was there one other girl there, or was it just me? And
That's
the
just
guys were
you.
complaining. They're like, wish there were more girls here. And I was like in the bathroom, and I was like, I'm sorry.
Oh, I remember that.
Good
While
time.
she
I was
was
like-
drunk, yelling that.
Yeah, I was like,
That's pretty
you were
dark.
on the toilet seat, and they were just like, I guess I don't give a shit about this pillow. You can lay on it while on the toilet. I'm like, damn.
No, I had
That's
like
a real
thrown
MVPs
up.
right
I
there.
was like sick. I was
Yeah,
vomiting.
you were done. Okay, that's fair.
And then I like was done vomiting, but if I stood up, the world spans, and I was like, no.
That's fair.
Jessica, you said earlier you thought every shit was unique like a snowflake.
Oh.
I had that thought today. Like, 'cause-
Tell me about that.
Wait, please do.
like when you poop and you look at your poop, like every time it's different. So I'm like, oh, they always look different. And
You've
then
never
my
had
thought was,
twinsies?
no.
Hey,
I look and I'm like, oh, that one's different than from the last. I'm like, they're all different. They're all unique and special, like snowflakes.
You're a piece of shit.
I also had that thought. No. I also had the thought where I was shitting and I was like, man, I'm like, would this piece of shit just come out? This is a whole bunch of shit. Because you're like trying to get it to come out and it doesn't want to come out. And you're like, I wonder if this is where people get like, oh man, stop being such a shit right now. Because either A, it wouldn't come out, or B, it wouldn't stop coming out. And you're like, oh man, all this shit.
This shit's getting real.
So that's where all those like insults came
That's
from.
a shitty situation.
Oh my god.
Do you ever like just poop and you look into the toilet like that came out of me?
Yep.
I do that when I got like the footlogs. Like you got a $5 footlong coming out of your ass, and
Yeah,
you
you
look
look
back
back
to
window.
it's like, hey, that was a good one.
You ever poop and it came out of you? It's like that one felt like a big one.
Do you ever like poop and you want to take a picture of it and share somebody?
No, but I had a friend that
No.
I had that's a funny story.
What? I'm like proud of my poop.
I have a funny
She's
story
disappointed.
about sending a picture of something
I
else.
was like, no, that's gross, Jessica.
These are the kids you're going to have soon.
I'm proud.
So I had this friend. He was
She's
Snapchat-
proud of her baby.
I had a friend. He was
I gave birth
Snapchatting
to that
and he's like, oh man, that was a really good poop. I had so he takes a picture of it and he puts it on Snapchat for like he sends it to his friends and he sent it to this one girl he was interested in.
Why would you do that? Why would you ever
It was
do
an
that?
accident.
It's probably an
It
accident.
was an accident.
Yeah.
And she's like, what the fuck? That came out of you? What's wrong with you? Oh, man. But she started laughing. No, the whole thing was funny.
Hey,
I was like-
man.
he said it to me too.
Sometimes you gotta show them. You gotta show them the shit.
It's not
You
big.
gotta show them you're the shit.
You ever shit and you feel you only have like the bunny poops?
What's
Yeah.
Little droplets, little
Yeah.
pellets. This shit's
no,
annoying.
That's the worst.
I hate when that happens. I'm like, man, I felt like a big poop, but
You ever get like the wet ones where like you feel like you take a big shit and then when you go in and it comes out and you feel like super relieved?
Do you ever get the ghost poops? Where like you take a poop and then you look in the bowl and there's nothing
yes, I do have that.
there. And you're like, where the fuck did it go?
I was like, damn, I felt it, but it didn't come out.
Like I felt the splash, the water, and everything.
It like just went down this like pink.
Yeah. I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, your shits are magical then, holy fuck. I've never had that in my life.
Like a snowflake.
Why am I having all these shitting experiences that nobody else has had? I'm sharing something with people that's very intimate and close, okay?
Well, it's not close anymore. It's down the drain.
Dreams went down the drain.
Oh my god! All right, well,
Look at you making puns now.
Oh, fuck me.
He's a certified pun master.
Yeah.
So he can teach us.
My best award I've ever won is I got an award from my company that says Eric Mira, Pun Master.
Let's go. Well, with the pun master, we're gonna take a 1 minute break, and we're gonna come back with our topic. Unless we continue to talk about poop.
No,
Please don't.
Hint. It's going to be plastic surgery.
Well,
That's
thanks.
not a hint.
Now I can
That
bring
was
it
just
back.
telling
Play
them.
it. Play the music. Everybody, welcome back to the So Sad Sunny podcast. They're trying to mess me up. Welcome back, and we
Get
have a
fucked.
topic for you guys.
Yes.
Sé tu secreto. Sé que no son realmente unicornio.
Dios míos.
Yo!
Sí, María.
Buenas noches.
Puntas.
Hey!
It's literally the best intro.
So we have
Bruja.
a topic for you guys.
Haha.
It's all about plastic surgery, as we said before.
The booty.
Dat booty dough.
So I was talking to a coworker, and she mentioned that down in Mexico there are a lot of girls who have plastic surgery on their butts. I'm like, why would you have plastic surgery on your butt? And they're like, because girls want a fat ass. And like, to me, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. And that when you get a guy and that guy looks at your ass and realizes it's fake, he knows he's dating like a girl with a fake ass. So
Wait, but I
it's
got.
just-
How does that make it different than a fake ass and fake boobs? Like, what's the difference?
and that's why we're having the discussion.
Okay.
Some guys don't care about it though, you know. In the same aspect, some guys don't care about fake boobs, you know.
I mean, we could bring back podcast 30 if you want.
I'm just saying, you know.
It's called Boobs of Boobs.
So, Jessica, what are your thoughts on plastic surgery? Since you've been one of the more vocal people about the fakeness.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
don't like
find
it
it
in general.
attractive,
yeah, that's right.
Fair enough.
but if you feel like you need to have the plastic surgery done to make yourself feel attractive, I don't see any problems in that.
That's how I feel about it too.
But
Like,
don't do it because you want other people to see you as attractive. Do
Yeah,
it
of
because it
course.
makes yourself feel good.
But I mean, like, I know a lot of people I watch, they get plastic surgery because it makes them feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
You know, which is completely fine. Like,
Yeah.
so I watched this girl and she explained why she got a boob job. She,
So many
ana-
girls get boob jobs.
her analogy was, it's just like if you got a new car and you want to get shiny rims for your car, you buy shiny rims for your car. It's like, that's what a boob job is. It makes your car shinier. I'm like, this fucking girl.
So,
I mean, like, she didn't get, like, humongous ones. She got, like, really, like, a appropriate size ones for her body type. You know,
So-
they don't look bad on her.
are her boobs her high beams?
Wow.
So hopefully she doesn't have the headlight.
But I mean,
going
like-
on, though.
The
So, like-
headlight fluid?
Hey, just remember, guys are always down for a ride.
Oh, my God.
It's
But can she drive a
it's gonna be
stick shift?
bumpy one.
Hey,
That's true.
she
Yeah,
don't
like-
put me into gear.
Like, I mean, all of it's just, like, personal preference.
Hopefully she
you know?
doesn't pop the clutch.
Hey, I'm ready to accelerate this.
So
Don't
the
pump
podcast
those
is over,
brakes.
guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Don't pump those brakes.
Goodbye, guys. Good
Short
talk.
Make
podcast.
sure you like fill up on your gas though.
Hey, not bad.
And remember to always buckle up and use protection.
This is very important. Very important. You don't want those airbags to blow.
Or do you?
No.
Eric's face changed like, no.
No.
You don't want those,
No. Oil leaks are bad.
you don't want those boobs to blow up.
Oh, God.
You ever see
You
that?
know,
You ever
Yeah,
see that
back to
Never
plastic
West
surgery, guys.
I was having fun, though. Okay, so plastic surgery.
Yeah, it's just, you know, personal choice.
I think it's crazy just how much you can actually do in terms of plastic surgery to yourself. But I don't think what else people realize is that
It's
plastic
not-
surgery is really damaging on the body.
Yeah, it is.
So anytime that you put like silicone or anything like that, it deteriorates over time and actually slowly poisons your body.
Does it really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
does.
does.
It slowly poisons your body because it's like a plastic inside of you.
Yeah,
That's
you
fair.
need to get it replaced like every 2 years, so that's more money as well.
That's true.
Damn, I didn't know there's maintenance.
So Mel, enlighten us with your plastic surgery knowledge.
I was gonna ask you guys a question.
Sure.
Yeah.
If you guys had plastic surgery, what would you guys fix about yourself?
Nothing really.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing really, but what if you had to? Like,
If I had to,
yeah, just something random. It doesn't even
I would do the South Park episode where Kyle made himself taller.
Oh.
Like,
Plastic surgery for everything.
if I knew that my legs were going to break off, I know it's being like a joke, but like,
Yeah, no, of course.
if there's anything I feel like my face is, average looking. Like, I'm not saying I'm super good looking, but I'm not saying I'm ugly. So I would just, keep all the face. My body are pretty much the same. I like to be taller. So if I was going to change anything physically about me, that's what I would change.
I would probably do that too. Because, I'm pretty short.
Have surgery before you can get a 6-pack as well.
Yeah, just where you draw the lines.
No, they literally
Yeah, I know,
they
I
put
know, I know,
like
I know.
they put like they can do the same thing with your biceps and triceps and quads and
Yeah.
all of that. I'd get my teeth done.
Is that considered plastic
I
surgery?
would
Yeah.
consider that.
No,
Well,
I
it's
don't think so.
cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
It's cosmetic.
Okay.
I don't
Is
think-
it
I wouldn't get
more
anything
dental?
plastic done on me.
It's more like dental work.
Well, if we're doing that, I'd fix my bottom tooth.
Same here.
Right here, this one right
Because,
here.
like, I know in Korea, it's plastic surgery, quote unquote, but it's pretty much just people getting certain things done. Like, I know a lot of people in Korea, they don't have double eyelids, so they
That's all of Asia, man.
Yeah, so they get the surgery for that.
Wait,
Which I think is silly. They also have like products where if you can't afford the surgery, like in Japan, they have tape that you can use.
Yeah, that shit's weird.
And like people use like makeup and stuff to make it look like they have double eyelids because it's supposed to make your eyes look bigger.
I watched a movie where this girl, she wasn't happy with her eyes, so her friend would give her double eyelid tape, and she would get so happy every time she gave it to her.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
goodness.
this fucking girl.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. Why can't we all just embrace ourselves? Actually,
One
that's
day.
not true.
One day.
One day.
Yeah.
What about you, Garrett? What would you change?
Height.
Okay.
I think we all
Okay,
all the
other-
boys
other-
in here have
okay,
a height problem.
Okay, other than height, what would people
Is
change?
that like a do you think that's a complex though? Like
Yeah.
like how men
Yeah.
have more of a complex because the idea of masculinity is based on the fact that you need to be tall.
I just want to be better at
I feel
basketball.
like I have that.
You can
Is that,
penis
is
bigger.
that the what?
You can make your penis
You
bigger.
could make your penis bigger.
Oh.
It's already big enough.
Oh, Garrett, big boy.
We'll ask the girls that you've been with, and then we'll
Oh, check
Hey, man.
check the records.
It all
I don't know,
depends on
that's
how
all
you
that.
use it.
That's
It all
not
depends
true.
on how you can have a cannon, or you can have a pistol. But
Or
if
a
that
machine
pistol,
gun.
I don't, I don't need to know how many shots you're taking, but no, like other than height, what would people change? And to get back to your point, yes, the only reason I want to be taller is so I can be better at basketball. If I was like 6'2" and athletic, I would have a basketball career, but I'm not. So sad days for me.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Other than height, I don't think I would change anything else about me.
Would you ever have like weight reduction surgery?
Is that plastic surgery?
Yeah.
That cosmetic?
Yeah.
Because you're
Maybe.
losing weight.
It's called liposuction.
They cut
That's
off
fair.
your fat.
They literally do. It's disgusting. Have any of you
Yeah.
ever seen how cut like a liposuction?
I've
is done?
seen like
They literally scrape it off your body. They open you up and they scrape it.
Whoa.
it's,
It's not like
it's really
a-
bad though for
It's
using it.
damaging on your nerves.
It's really
Yes,
bad.
it's bad on your muscles, so that's why when you're done, you can't do anything for a while.
Yeah.
It's really harsh on your body.
Do you guys remember that movie Click where they had to, I forgot what sickness he got, but like, I think they had to cut out a tumor, but he had so much fat, and so he had this like little tongue thing, he was flapping it around, he's like, let me flap my flap, leave me alone!
Bad.
I just remember in Fight Club they made the soap out of the fat.
Sir,
Yeah.
we don't talk about Fight Club. No, I'm just kidding.
Sir, you just broke the second rule.
Oh,
You're right.
you did bring it up.
I broke the first rule. You broke the second rule.
You're right.
You guys are both
Fuck
rule
off.
breakers, such rebels. Lucas, would you change anything other than your height?
Not your nose.
I was gonna say my nose.
Oh.
I like your nose.
I don't like my nose.
Why? What's wrong with your nose?
Because it looks
It's
like
big.
it's like bent. I don't like how it's bent like that.
It's nice
So would you get
and
it straight
tall.
now, or would you get it smaller?
Straight.
Straight?
Yeah, because my dad, I got it from him. As far as he's like, that's a good nose. That was my nose. And then I was like, so what happened? So what happened to yours? Oh, some guy punched me in the face. I was like, he did you a favor.
You fixed your shit.
I'm stuck with this for life.
Hey, where's that guy?
I
So
can
I can
punch
fix
you in the
mine.
face.
Yeah, let us do it.
Before that, he lied to me and told me he got hit with a dodgeball.
But he got punched.
And then my mom told me, he's like, "No, he actually got in a fight." I was like, "I knew it."
That's a lot more badass.
I know, it's badass. I don't know.
I guess he didn't want to talk about
matter
it.
that he lost.
I think it's my
or
dad. He
won,
just
you know.
doesn't.
He doesn't like that part. Yeah,
He doesn't
that's
like that
fair.
part that he got hit or something.
You should play basketball today because someone got hit in the nose.
Oh, really? What happened?
This small Asian guy guarding a big tall black guy, right? And he's trying to cut through two people, and he tripped. And to save himself from falling really hard, he threw his elbow out. But his elbow went straight to the guy's nose.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if he
pretty
necessarily threw out the elbow, but more of survival instinct. Make sure you don't hit the ground super hard.
Yeah, it wasn't like he threw out the elbow like this, but it was just like, oh shit.
Mhm.
You know, with his arm in front of him to
Yeah.
protect him from
When-
the fall.
when-
It just happened to be the Asian guy was right there when his arm came out, you know. So,
When a tall guy starts falling and little guy's in the way, little guy doesn't normally win.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably change my nose, but the only one thing I like about my nose is it holds up my glasses very well. Because it has that.
Yeah,
That was my thought. I'm like, it's got like a little.
I have a smaller
ledge.
nose
It
and like
looks
my shit
normal.
like falls down a lot.
No, mine's just like, I got you, fam.
Yeah, mine falls down a lot.
It's annoying.
Yeah, 'cause you have the
I
Asian
feel like though,
face.
if you change your nose, you change your entire face.
That's true.
Like your face
It'll
just
look
you look like a
different.
different person. Like if I had a different nose, I feel like I wouldn't be me, and that would just be weird. Would you feel that way?
Your nose is so straight.
I have a straight nose.
So
But it's
Jessica,
fucking huge.
you were given a gift. Keep it.
Her dad. I'll never forget the nickname her dad gave me.
What?
Juno.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Eric was big ears.
I'd
Yeah.
rather have big ears than Juno.
Your
Would
ears
you
are that
really?
big?
The only reason they look big is because when he met me, I had my head shaved. And
Oh.
everything,
Oh,
so
that
it makes my
makes-
ears look bigger. Like when I have long hair, my ears
Yeah.
don't look as big, but my ears are pretty big.
I remember I was in elementary and kids used to say I had really big ears, and then I was
ever
like,
call you
no, don't
Dumbo?
worry, you'll grow into them. And that did happen.
Yeah.
To describe Aaron and let my dad know who Aaron is, he works in the
25 cents.
podcast. Nope, he's
No,
part
he's
of
part of-
the podcast.
he's part of
So
the
Sad
Gaming.
Gaming.
Oh.
Sorry.
Because we haven't brought him up in a long
Um,
time.
He's
Shout out to
So
him.
he, my dad came in and was really mad at me, and Aaron was there because he was helping with my computer or something, and so he started yelling at me, and so every time I like try to describe Aaron, he's like, "Is that the one I scared?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the one you scared,"
oh really?
How do you scare him?
Yeah.
because my dad was yelling at me in front of Aaron, and it scared my dad. I mean, it scared Aaron, and I was sitting there
Well,
like,
your dad
okay.
scared me by pulling out a gun in front of me, and then that time he gave me a hug and tried to carry me back to the house. And like the first time I met him, he told me I couldn't pee in his bathroom.
my dad's a really nice guy.
I know.
Your dad's cool.
It's just funny, like, we were at your house one day, and, like, we had a friend over who's never been to your house. Well, a lot of us haven't, but, like, he was talking to your dad, and you could tell that he was kind of shook by it. Not like shook, but, like, he was intimidated. You could tell. And it was just so funny.
My dad looks intimidating.
Well, it doesn't help that he has hockey sticks and guns in the front door.
That's true.
The guns are in a safe. They're very well, like,
But-
kept
But
away.
he's a bigger guy.
He is a
He's a
bigger
big
guy.
hefty man.
We're all
Yeah, that's
small.
pretty big.
We're all small Asian people.
I know you are. That's what I mean. My dad's kind of scary looking.
He's got zero.
Gojira!
So you guys wouldn't do anything in terms of like implants and muscles, or
No.
you guys don't want your own butt implants?
No, I think just the nose for me.
No.
Oh my god, no. Because what happens, so when you get like boob implants and your boobs start to sag, that's normal, right? Because it's like, that's gravity. Gravity does that. But when you get butt
Goddamn
implants and your
gravity.
butt starts to sag because the like skin starts to get stretched out because of how heavy that the silicone is,
Yeah.
what happens is the silicone, because it basically, it's just like a rounded bit with a flat bit, and the flat bit goes against your body,
Mm-hmm.
and it like flips. And so they can actually get their skin will stretch out enough to where they can like play with it and just flip it around.
What the?
Yeah. No, there's tons of YouTube videos
So, like,
on
what
it.
shape is it when they put it in the butt? Like, shape is
It's like a half a circle, kind of.
Is
It's
it
like a cap right here.
Is it like kind of like half
Half
of a
circle?
sphere of anything?
It's,
Or
you're,
Kind of like a half moon.
yeah, it's like a half
Uh,
moon.
Okay.
It's a
that
good way to
makes sense.
describe
Half
it.
moon.
Like a little bit more
Half moon.
natural looking than that, but yeah,
yeah,
it's a half
okay,
moon.
that's fair.
Gotta see a full moon.
Like, have you guys ever seen an implant?
Mm-hmm.
No, I've never
So
seen
yeah,
it.
so
It's a full moon.
Yeah, and it's
like
if you get a good
A
one,
little bit, and outside it's like roundish.
they're usually filled with like jelly and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So they're not like
I've seen boob ones.
Okay.
I've never seen butt ones. That's why
Yeah, I
I'm
don't think I've
asking.
seen butt ones. Like I know the.
I've seen boob ones
yeah,
before.
the boob ones.
Yeah.
No.
We
They're beautiful.
We forgot to ask Mel what she would change.
Oh, I'd fix my stomach since I have a surgery scar.
But I like your
Yeah.
surgery scar.
You've seen it?
Yeah.
You showed us.
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that
fuck
sucks. You were being
Jessica's
an
seen
adult.
her butt, seen her surgery scar. She's almost seen her naked. What the hell?
I've seen a lot more of her than you guys have.
You showed it. Oh, there it is.
yeah,
I
there.
can't see it.
That was from appendicitis, right?
You have to appendectomy.
Wait, I don't think you can you fix that with surgery?
You probably put
Probably.
skin over it.
I don't know.
If they can take skin off a person's butt and put it on their face, I'm pretty sure they can take skin off somewhere and put it on her stomach.
Your stomach's
Thank you.
Oh, you guys are such a cute couple.
This
I
is
hate
when you look
guys.
at him
You
and
guys are-
say, "You're obligated to say that you're my boyfriend. Your opinion doesn't count."
I think she told me.
Wow, so aggressive.
If you don't mind me telling you, or she told me before. She's like, when she told me about the she's like, how am I gonna ever find somebody who's gonna like my scar? I was like, I like it.
Oh my god, you guys are a rom-com. Holy
You guys are
shit.
disgusting.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of your own house, Lucas.
Let me face my single depression.
Oh my god. The single depression's real. What's even more depressing is we don't have time to do anything in terms of, like, fixing that.
Actual dating and whatnot.
I miss dating.
Soon.
I miss it.
I'm going
Yeah, we know.
Omegle for you.
You're gonna Omegle for me?
For
Eric. Wait,
gonna
why
hop-
not for me? Why just for Eric?
Because he gets to see
Whoa,
titties.
Jessica feels so left out. Bitch, why not me?
Jessica
I
wouldn't,
thought we were
Jessica
friends.
Jessica wouldn't accept it anyways. Jessica wants to find her own man.
Yeah, you need high
I'm a
class
strong,
people.
independent woman who doesn't need no man in her life.
Just wants a man in her life.
Whereas
Woman, I don't need no man.
I need the hookups though. I don't meet women in my job. I need the hookups.
Hey, Garrett, can you say there's anything you would change besides your height?
Probably get like no more glasses. But
Oh
that's
yeah,
alright.
does LASIK count?
No.
No, we're talking about like.
That's not
So we're talking
invasive.
about plastic / cosmetic surgery, right?
Or just plastic.
Plastic would be like you get
Implants.
implants.
Oh yeah, no implants at all.
Cosmetic is like,
Fixing
Your-
your eyelids or something.
or you're like getting
nose.
part of your
Yeah.
chin shaved off, or you're getting a rib removed.
That shit is so scary. Like when they
That's
talk
scary
about
that
getting
people go
the
that far length.
yeah, like
Just to suck your own
like
dick.
changing your chin.
What?
That's so
What?
scary to me.
Yes.
It's super common in
there's
Korea.
Madison
Yeah, I know.
person who actually did that, like removed
Yeah,
the rib so
remove-
he could like.
Suck his dick, yeah.
What?
Wait, what?
They remove their own rib just so he can suck his own dick.
Yeah.
I know that women remove them because they like more of that hourglass shape,
Yeah.
and it makes it more prominent.
Yeah.
But that's also
But there's
what.
nothing
That's really
protecting
bad.
your organs and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, these are women that aren't very active, and men that I'm sure are not very active, other than when it comes to masturbating, in which I'm sure he is very active now. And
Crazy.
flexible. Very
He
flexible.
can keep himself happy. I'm just saying.
Does anyone else think it's? I remember there was a story in Asia about how a woman had plastic surgery and her husband married her, and like they had
Really?
kids,
Yeah.
and the kids
yeah.
did not look like the mother,
At all.
and so he's like, what happens? What do you guys think of those situations where it's like, you marry someone and then you have kids with them and then you realize
The kids
person
came
you-
out ugly, by the way. So she's like this gorgeous woman because she had all this plastic surgery done, and these kids came out what society would call as like ugly or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Sorry, I thought you were clarifying.
No, I was. I just
Yeah.
wanted to like make sure because you just said like these kids.
Yeah, like
and
the
I'm
kids don't look like the mother, and so
I think it's just part of like if you're going to go through that process and change yourself that much, I think it's part of your responsibility to let your partner know that you've done these things.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
it matters
I think it is
because
because you'd be
It's-
lying to your partner.
why are you lying to them? It's the way that you look. It's a physical appearance. Like
Yeah, you made the decision before you.
That's true. That's
yeah, like it's not like they're meeting you and then you're changing the way that you look after you meet them. They've met you after you've changed the way that you look. Why should you feel obligated to disclose all that information to them?
well,
Unless they're
the
willing to
thing
sell
is
themselves.
that what I don't think is fair is that like that's that's how you look now, but it's still fair to tell the other person, hey, I used to look like this, just for.
Well, I
disclosure
imagine at
purposes.
some point that would come up in conversation.
No.
Especially after the kid's born, and you're looking at the kid going, "Who the fuck is the mother?" Just obviously it can't be her.
I feel like
Like
it'll become
adopted
like later in
kids.
the relationship, or if you're willing to disclose that. Because I figure that's something kind of personal. Then.
I guess it's
Yeah,
the
of course.
Especially
But
if
it's
you're
just I feel
marrying
like
them.
But I get what you're saying.
you
It's
know,
like you
I guess
think
not a
that-
responsibility, but more of an obligation. You obviously don't have to do it, But I feel like
I
it
get
should
what
be
you're
done.
saying because
You know
it's
what
a
I mean?
situation you're like having kids or something.
Yeah, if you're going to stay with someone for the rest of your life and have kids with them, I feel like at some point there should be an obligation somewhere inside of you.
Yeah,
Like,
I
yo,
get that.
you know, I've had these changes in me.
I don't feel like you should say it though because you're gonna have kids with them and the kids are gonna look different. I think you should tell them because it's a part of your history and it lets them know like
yeah, of
who
course.
you
Like,
are as a
not
person.
specifically
and-
for kids.
Yeah, no.
I'm saying that you should say it at some point, or I think you should say it. Like, it should be an obligation to say it because, you know, like, hey, like, I've changed myself for whatever reasons. And if they decide to stay with you because of, you know, they still care about you, then yeah.
I think that it's dumb that people would choose to leave you after they... Because this is something that you're not going to say on the first couple dates. This is
Yeah, of
something you're
course
going to
not.
tell
That's what it
somebody and talk to them
Later on,
about once you
yeah.
feel more comfortable and, like, secure with them. And you've been dating them for a while. And I think it would be dumb if somebody's like, oh, you've had plastic surgery? Oh my god, you used to look like that? That's disgusting. And they leave. Like,
Well,
That's
that...
just being an asshole.
That's
then.
It's
deep
just
love
being a
versus shallow
dick.
love, and there are a lot of people out
Yeah.
there who have shallow love, and there are a lot of people out there who have deep love. You know, and I think that it's just one of those things where if you're going to change who you are as a person,
Yeah.
and the person you're
Yeah.
rela-
Because, like...
you're marrying or whatever, and thinks you look one way, and then finds out that you didn't used to look that way, I don't think that's really fair.
Well, Lucas,
Why?
I should tell you that.
What?
Why though is that not fair? No, I'm just curious. Why is that not fair? Like, you're saying it's not fair, but
Imagine-
it's the way that they look now. What does it matter what they look like in the past?
Like, I think it matters if you're planning on reproducing with them, and you're like some people.
But
are
you should
concerned
love your
about how
kids
they
regardless of how they look.
Yeah, and there are people who marry for shallow love and want to have beautiful kids. Like, if you're a model and you have two beautiful people marrying, you find out that your kids are not going to be model material because of whatever. Like, there are a lot of people out there who care what their kids are going to look like.
Well, those people shouldn't be allowed to reproduce at all then.
So you're saying that people who only care about skin deep beauty should not be allowed to reproduce?
Yes.
Well,
Well,
good
that's
luck
what
with that, because there are a lot of people out there who are doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really dumb. That's so dumb.
That's how people are. That's how some people are.
Hate the right
Well,
person.
then he can
Mhm.
divorce her and let it be done with. Rather
Yeah.
than sue her and try to get some sort of, like, damage from it.
Was there a follow-up to that story?
Yeah,
It
there's,
was fake.
like, it was fake?
Yeah, it was advertising for a plastic surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was
But
a
it's still
situation,
this situation that could really
Situation.
happen, and I wouldn't be surprised if it has actually happened. That people just don't
no,
talk
that,
about
that
it.
had happened at some
You
point.
know? Especially like in Asia, you know.
Yeah.
North Korea, like, it's prominent.
South Korea is
All the
the plastic surgery capital of the world.
Granted, I
right?
don't think.
Really?
Well, I mean, obviously, we don't know
I
about
said right?
serious cases about it, but you know, I just know that when I used to follow K-pop, I know that there were a lot of times where they got minor things done to them, like eyelids or
It wasn't anything,
minor
like,
face
major,
things,
like, no-
but it wasn't like a complete transformation.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know.
People do that.
So,
Shindong.
Hmm?
And, then,
Shindong.
and then in Brazil, it's like really common to get plastic surgery as well, and really accepted to do that.
mhm.
And probably cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
both places it's cheap. South Korea it's cheap. Here it's cheap.
Mhm.
I mean, not here. In Brazil it is.
Is it weird, like, if you got
It's
plastic
expensive here.
surgery and you got, like, your face kind of, like, is it being lifted or something like that, or being pulled or lifted? I forgot what the term is called. Like,
What
it's
is it?
Botox?
Facelift.
Facelift?
Botox? Yeah, I think it's Botox I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Botox is when you use it and inject it and keep your face tight, but then like,
Yeah, it's
when it goes away,
Yeah, because I'm thinking of, like, Wolf on Wall Street.
Botox
when
is
that
also
happened.
supposed to have like actual medical benefits. I think.
is it really?
Really?
Like
What?
in terms of like I think I could be wrong, but I think it has something to do with like migraines.
Really?
Like if you have chronic migraines, Botox is supposed to help with that.
You think tightening it would hurt, wouldn't it? Or no?
It's something else. I don't know. I
Well,
could
the
be wrong.
The skin's protected by, or the brain's protected by the skull, so
Yeah,
tightening the
yeah,
skin
yeah,
shouldn't
no.
have too much of an impact.
Well, I'm just talking about, like, as far as, like, if you do have migraines and like, you're, you know,
It would have
you
to
think
do
it would
with what's
relieve it.
inside the Botox, not necessarily the effect of the Botox on
Yeah.
the skin.
I don't know. Oh, that's interesting.
Just to bring back the boobs quick. What's it called? You guys ever see that 1,000 Ways to Die where that girl got plastic surgery
She
on her
blew
boobs?
up.
And she blew up on the
Mhm.
plane. But not blew up, but her boobs.
Yeah.
Oh.
They
She
literally
died.
exploded like
yeah,
airbags.
because they were going.
Yeah.
She recently got it. She wasn't supposed to.
She wasn't supposed to go anywhere.
What
she
a
can go
dumb
somewhere she couldn't fly.
bitch!
Yeah, she couldn't fly.
Yeah, but she was.
Oh my god! Oh
Mhm.
my god! People are so dumb.
It's crazy.
People are so dumb.
And these are the same people that are probably having kids that only care about skin deep beauty.
What's
Not
her boobs blowing up?
necessarily.
It's so sad.
Boobs are such a common thing now, just because there's such a pressure on women to have a large chest.
No, I don't think that matters.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
it's a huge.
No,
But-
it's a huge thing. I
like
understand that.
a lot of guys will say like, oh, it doesn't matter, but as a society and our like media
Yeah,
and
this
This
is
is
everything
the media,
else,
movies, modeling,
Yeah,
all
of
that
course.
stuff.
That's there.
Like, there's a lot of pressure on women to, hey, to look, be attractive, quote unquote.
Yeah, you gotta.
You want to have
like
you
a
know,
bigger chest, you want
yeah.
them to be perky, you want them to be all these
a
different
certain
things.
way.
You
Yeah.
want to have a nice butt. You want to have skinny.
You gotta have it all.
Because I know in the porn industry,
Yeah, I have
pretty much
skinny
every
waist.
model,
Well,
It's
that's porn.
booty
That's
pants.
porn.
So,
Yeah, which is kind of depressing.
but it's part of the business.
I know, but I don't like it.
I don't
Yeah,
like how
you don't
they
have to like it,
gender
but I mean, you're not gonna agree with everything, Jessica.
You know what I also
Obviously.
don't like? That we're getting to near the end of this podcast.
Are we?
Yeah, we're reaching over
Really,
time.
son of a bitch.
I know. We talk a lot.
Do we got any final thoughts on plastic surgery?
Anyone.
If it makes you happier, do it.
It's your life. Do you.
I like real boobs better than fake boobs.
Good
My
riddance.
lips are more natural than Kylie Jenner's lip.
God damn. But yeah, if it makes you happy, if it's a decision that you really want to go with, then do it.
Jessica?
It's your body, do what you want as long as it doesn't affect me. I don't really care. And on that note, thank you, special guests, for joining us today. Guacamole and Mel Mel.
Or delicious. Mailman.
Mailman?
That's weird because she's a woman.
That's
Let's
weird.
not say that.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us for the So Sad Sunday podcast. We're so sad because tomorrow's Monday, but we're hoping we made it a little bit better for y'all. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I don't want to go to school. I 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 want to go